So anxious Nepali crowd there. They expected a Nepal win. That's what they expect almost every time Nepal plays a match. At home, abroad. This is a big gamble taken by Rohit Paudel. Kushal Malla was hammered for 3 sixes in his second over. Has been successful today as well. 2 wickets to his name. But the crowd expecting drama again. They were in a similar kind of position against the Namibian side. Nepal went on to win that match only by 3 runs. They will need a special over by Kushal Malla if they go on to win it from here. Meanwhile, only 19 needed of the last 12 balls. Netherlands still the favourites. Penultimate over coming up. Straight up. Where has this gone? Takes it Sandeep Zora. Anti-climax again and against the run of play. It's Kushal Malla who's taken this important wicket. Oh, this match is swinging both ways. And it's Sibrand Engelbrecht will have to make his long walk back. And what a time for the Dutch side to lose a wicket.
Netherland
was there to be hit, really.
Nepali cricket ka
And Sandeep Zora catches it cleanly. And Kushal Malla has picked up his 3rd wicket. And what a time for Nepal to get a wicket. This match pretty much on from here. Is disappointed with himself. Engelbrecht, 48 runs to his name. A very, very well played innings. But the question remains, is it enough?
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
Excuse me, sir. यो तातो बुलेट त सुन्या हो तर कहाँ छ?
बुलेट यहाँ खान्छस् कि जेलमा गएर खान्छस्? बुलेट चल्छ बुलेट जस्तै छ।
नेदरल्यान्डको 5 रन
जम्प्सबाट बच्न अब पाउनुहोस् 100 ग्रामको लाइफबोय साबुन मात्र रु 45 मा। तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो।
So Van der Gupton is the new man in. The crowd alive again. Kushal Malla has given his team that important breakthrough. Pulls it again, a short arm jab again, just over the fielder there. Well, everything is happening here. He cannot believe it, Kushal Malla. This shot had everybody excited in this ground, and the ball just cleared the fielder there. Was a short arm jab, was off the middle of the ball, and the fielder was deep inside. He should have been on the boundary there. I think if he were just there, close to the rope, I think that was a possible catch. Not to be though. A 6 for the Dutch side. They're inching towards a series victory. Well, the new man in Gutton getting off to the flyer start. This time, the ball stayed low. And this game is going to the wire. The Dutch side would be definitely going after each and every deliveries now. The score looks much easier now for the visitors. 12 needed of 9 deliveries. Can Kushal Malla produce something out of the box here? Short wide, high up. And takes it eventually. It's the same man Sandeep Zora was taking the catch. Van der Gupton has hit it straight up. And an easy catch eventually for Sandeep Zora. Another wicket falls down. Absolute drama here at TU International Cricket Ground. That turned a bit. He knew it. The batter was in trouble. And Sandeep Zora, he won't miss those. Second catch off the over for Sandeep Zora, and it's Teza Nidamanuru who is dismissed by Kushal Malla. 173 for 6.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है
32 जडीबुटीयुक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल उभार्ने स्विटी जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर अइल तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो
त्यसै गरी
सम्पूर्ण गहुँले बनेको ज्ञानशक्ति आटाको गुणले पुरा गर्छ हरेक घरको डिमान्ड हामीसँग ज्ञान छ सबैलाई हुने ज्ञान
84 रनको टार्गेट दिएको छ नेदरल्यान्डलाई
So this match turning tides.
त्यसै गरी
173 for 6. Van der Merwe, the experienced Van der Merwe, comes at the center. The Netherlands side, they'll still have to believe that they're the favorites. They still have 4 wickets to go. 12 runs required of 8.
8 बलमा
Shalmala has picked up 2 wickets, given away with 6 in this over. What do we have in this ball?
यहाँ रनआउटको सम्भावना रहेको छ र यो
I think the
यहाँनिर
wicket
अब
would have
रनआउट
made
भएको
the
छ
cause a
भन्नुपर्ने छ।
lot closer. Not to be though. Only a single this time. So 11 needed of 7. He got that ball to spin. Kushal Malla. Direct hit.
रनआउटको लागि थोरै
Oh, would have sent the batter home.
Well, the Dutch side needs to hold their nerves now. They're still the favorites. They just required 11 runs. 7 deliveries to go. Still, they have got 4 wickets in hand. Salman would be definitely wanting to end this over in a high note.
Heaves away towards the onside. That has gone right. Between the two fielders for a boundary.
र यो छक्का
Kushal Malla is furious. And rightly so. How did the ball get in between the two fielders there? They both put in a desperate dive. It was pulled. Wasn't off the middle of the bat at all. Anil Shah. It was always Kushal Bhurtel's ball and he was very, very disappointed there. Kushal Malla only 7 needed off the final over now. He did a wonderful job in taking 2 wickets but was not supported by his fielders at all. So final over coming up. Netherlands needing 7 of the final 6.
32 जडीबुटीयुक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल उभार्ने स्विटी जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर अइल फोकस इज फ्यूल फ्यूल अर्थात् फूड त्यो पनि टाइममा For food, Foodmandu.
So it's second time in the series. The experienced Karan Casey says to his skipper, give me the ball. I'll bowl my heart out. He got Nepal home in the previous match against Namibia when it was a must-win match. To survive in this series, he'll have to replicate the same to win the series from here, Karan Casey. 178 for 6. 7 runs required off the final 6 balls. Van der Merwe and Team Gukton would believe that they're still in the match. In fact, they are the favorites. 7 runs required of 6 balls. The crowd still believe there is a contest to come. It was a conference really before Karan Casey was handed over the ball by Captain Powdell. Karan will be coming around the wicket against right-handed Van der Merwe and Van der Gukton. The question again is, can he replicate what he did against Namibia? The crowd on their feet, everyone in the commentary box on their feet, and comes in with his first ball of the final over, Karan Casey. Driven straight to the fielder, Pratish Sisi. Single in offering. Well done by young Pratish.
Well, the Dutch are still the favorites. They just are a hit away from clinching the victory and taking the trophy away from the home side. Karan Casey, the experience of Karan. Well, Nepali cricket and last over finishes. Sachin, it's always been the same old story. Look at the crowd, they are on their feet, backing up their players. Karan Casey is steaming in for the second delivery.
Walks across the line. Ball traveling to the boundary and gets there. Boundary of the second ball. And Netherlands now need only 2 runs of the last 4 deliveries. He threw his bat. Didn't time the ball really well as well. But the power behind this shot, taking the ball all the way to the boundary towards the deep square leg region. And again another conference in between Rohit Paudel, Dipender Singh Aidi and Karan Kesey. So 2 to win from here, 4 balls. Rohit Paudel now bringing in his fielders from long on and long off into the circle. The T point also has been brought into the circle. The third has been sent behind. And the long on also goes behind. So Karan Kesey onto his third ball of the over. And what a performance this has been from the Dutch side. 184, never enough on this track. Nepal consistently losing wickets in the first innings. Shorter one, pulls it. And that is a Dutch victory. And the Netherlands are the champions of this home 500 tri-series. The crowd stunned, the home team stunned, but deservedly, the Netherlands have clinched this trophy. They've won this final match by 4 wickets, and it's the dominant Dutch side which deserve to be called the champions of this home 500 tri-series. Nepal will certainly some runs short. They had a chance at the end of the innings as well. But then that over of Avinash Bora that took the game away from Nepal's hand and Nepal's grab, and Netherlands deservedly have gone on to win this final by 4 wickets, which means that they have also won this series. The Namibian side was out in the match day before yesterday against Netherlands. They had a plan against this Nepali side. Even with the ball, they had plan against every individual of the Nepali team. And when they came into bat, Levitt started hitting the bowlers straight from the word go. They never allowed the Nepali bowlers to get on top of them. Nepal did sense a chance when the Dutch side were 88 for 2 after 10. They lost 2 wickets in quick interval, but then Vikramjit Singh came in, smacked Kushal Malla for 3 sixes. And then again took the momentum back to their side. The crowd, you'll always have to praise the crowd at TU International Cricket Stadium. They come in here in numbers, they barge in. You'll see the densest crowd, one of the densest crowd in this venue. They've been tremendous with their support for the home team. They've also enjoyed good cricket. They've come in even when Netherlands and the Namibian side were battling it out. Handshakes going around. And the Dutch team can be very, very proud of the way they have performed. Especially in this T20I series, the This Home 500 T20 series, the Tri-Series. The disappointed crowd slowly making their way out of the stadium, but the Dutch side, they'll be very, very proud of themselves. And that man, Engelbrecht, scored 48 quick runs, stayed there, and avoided what the Namibian side did. And they are, in fact, acknowledging the performance of the Dutch side, the crowd. That is the kind of crowd you find in this great country. They enjoy good cricket, they appreciate good cricket as well. I remember the cheering Akib Ilyas's 100 against Nepal, and the Dutch side appreciating, acknowledging the support of the crowd. And the crowd appreciating the Dutch side's presence and their performance throughout the tournament. What a sight to see. What a sight to see this. If you want to find the best cricket fans in the world, Nepal will always be there in contention. You ask any touring team, how do you feel playing at this venue with thousands and thousands of crowd. We believe the number is somewhere around 16,000 to 20,000. A jam-packed stand. And Netherlands in the very last over, they've remained cool. And this is how they finished it off. A short arm jab for a 6 to finish up and make sure that they won this series. Karan Kisi, he tried his best. He got Nepal back into the series in that match against Namibia. He asked for the ball himself. He did that today as well. He went to Rohit Paudel and said, give me the ball, Skip. I'm going to do it for you. But it was a little too much for him as well today. And the Dutch side, I repeat, have deservedly won this series. So autographs, photographs going around. The Nepali side can be proud as well. They've finally broken that long run of being defeated at home. They lost 3 out of 4 matches in the Cricket World Cup League 2. They lost the initial 2 T20 highs as well against both the touring teams, Namibian side and the Netherlands. Then they went on to win 2 matches, one close match against Namibia, a very convincing one against Netherlands. So even the associate players have a massive fan following in this country because this country loves cricket. This country loves cricketers. This country has seen their team rise from Division 5 to now an ODI status. They understand what is rising as an associate team, and they cherish every bit of it. They cherish the international cricket. And the Dutch side, it's a brilliant gesture from the Dutch side as well. They're appreciating the crowd. Has been clinical really, this performance from the Dutch side. So there are plenty of 4s. Let's have a look at them.
Boundaries brought to you by DHI.
So the intent from Levitt and Max O'Dowd really very clear. They wanted to attack the Nepali bowlers from the word go. They understood that run making could have been difficult in the eventual part of the innings. So they wanted to have a healthy run rate right from the start. This was one of the best shots. Just caressed it through the 2 fielders there. Michael Levitt did a gem of a knock today. Plenty of boundaries. So boundaries were never a problem for the Dutch side. This was hit right back past the bowler. Ordinary length there by Avinash Bora. This was again a straight hit. Almost took the umpire with it. So plenty of boundaries came in, and the Dutch side always believed that they were in this match. And despite Nepal putting them under pressure at instances, this went right through between the 2 fielders. And this was the final boundary, final 4 of the very last over.
Boundaries brought to you by DHI.
So 12 sixes in this innings of the Dutch side. Let's have a look at them.
Energetic 6s brought to you by Red Bull.
This is off the very first ball of Karan Kisi. Smashed it right out of the park. Michael Levitt and Max O'Dowd scored 22 runs, handy 22 runs today. They were chasing 185, which was not at all enough for Nepal to defend. They just went over the top of the fielder there. Not this one. This was a massive, massive one. This was straight right onto the side screen. This was a massive heave again. And the runs kept on coming. Right when Nepal looked dominant, the Dutch players, one of them came in and played the counter-aggressive role, and this was again just over the top of Anil Shah, which I thought was a couple of yards inside. Should have stayed on the line of the boundary. And this was the final 6 to end the match and the series.
Energetic 6s brought to you by Red Bull.
So 54 for Michael Levitt. What a dream run he has had in this series. 50 off the last match as well. 50 to start off as well. and a massive 100 to his name. 22 of 23 maxed out. He's not had a very good series. 29 of 23. Bikramjit Singh was an important knock. He counter-attacked the Nepali bowler, especially with Kushal Malla. 48 of 27 for Engelbrecht, who played that important knock and made sure that his team was in the hunt. And Gupton, 21 of 5, who finished it off for the Dutch side, and eventually they chased that target of 184 posted by Nepal. Let's have a look at the wickets.
Wickets brought to you by Red Bull.
This was the first wicket to go. They had a big opening partnership. Max O'Dowd was dismissed in this fashion by Kushal Malla. Easy catch to Dipinder Singh Aidi. Swing miles up in the air. And the first wicket for Avinash Bora, the only one he got today. Avinash was ecstatic after getting this wicket. Some catches around the boundary line. Anil Shah, the substitute fielder, catching this easy catch. And Sandeep Zora had to take 2 catches in almost similar fashion. And an easy catch this again.
Wickets brought to you by Red Bull.
Well then, 4 wickets to Kushal Malla, who was expensive, but he got those 4 important wickets. 1 wicket each for Dipinder Singh Aidi and Avinash Bora. 189 for 6. They lost 6 wickets, but was not enough for Nepal to defend that modest target. I repeat the word modest, or target of 184 runs. They needed much more than that. Well then, this was the final of the This Home 500 Tri-Series. Nepal posting 184, losing 8 wickets in their 20 overs. Not enough for them to defend, and the Netherlands side chasing that target with 3 balls to spare, and they won this match by 4 wickets and are the champions of This Home 500 Tri-Series. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the presentation.
This broadcast is presented by This Home 500, powered by DSI, energized by Red Bull.
Dish Home Fiber Net भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं 32 जडीबुटी युक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल उगार्ने सुइकेश जडीबुटी